Well, how you feel about little boys crying? Little black boys crying. I got a story. It's gonna take nothing but 2 3 minutes. There was a little boy who just cried about everything. He cried if he was hungry, cried if he was sleepy. He cried if he missed his mom. He cried if he missed his brother. He even cried sometimes in his sleep. So later on, we've noticed that he cried a lot. So we started calling him Crybaby. So one day he got a little upset and he started crying. He just sat in the corner and just teared up a little bit. He was like, yo, you a bitch. You crying. And he started getting upset because he was wondering why they make fun of him because he's crying. So the next day he cried about something else. Forgot what it was, but he cries all the time, so it don't even matter. So we started saying, "Hey, you crying like a bitch." So this time he kind of got like a little smart, saying like, "Leave me alone, leave me alone." So we started making fun of him even more. But the next day he cried about something else. I forgot, like he left his food at home or something, and he started tearing up. He was like, you a punk, you soft. You soft. And mind you, he's like 6 years old. He was like, you soft, nigga. Get out of here. So he started like getting in our face, like, yo, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm tired of y'all, leave me alone. He started making fun of me more. Like, he can't do nothing to like 5, 6 people. So the next day he cried about something else. We started laughing at him, like, you little soft motherfucker. This time he cussed us out. He was like, leave me the fuck alone, I'm gonna beat you up next time I see you. It was like, yo, he's still soft, he's crying. He's like, he's a punk. The next day, his soft ass cried again. So you know what we did? We made fun of him. But this time, he got up to punch us. Knocked one of my friends right in the jaw. And it's crazy because my friend couldn't beat him. And we were just watching him get his ass whooped. So he was like, yeah, like, yo, he can fight. Yo, that's dope. You know how to fight. So later on, the older we get, every time he get upset, he fights. He gets upset again. He fights even more. Get upset again. He fights even more. Now, he's doing 25 years to life for murder. So is that a coincidence that we didn't want him to cry, but the moment he swung at us, that's when he started getting praised? But yet we didn't comfort him when he was crying. Are we the reason why he's in jail right now? Or are we just part of it? Of course, we didn't tell him to pick up that gun and shoot him. But we told him to not have natural emotions. We told him to man up, right? So what happens with this is the moment you stop letting go of your emotions naturally, it's gonna have to come out somehow. Because when anxiety start building up, you either cry, you express yourself in a certain way, or if not, it comes out in an unnatural way. Violence, impulsive behavior. It could be addictions. And he had all that. And he was like a sweet little boy too at one point. Like he was a young, innocent little boy who couldn't cry. And he toughened up to be a killer. That's what we've been taught. We've been taught that black man, you are not accepted until you pick up a fucking ball or a gun. Put your hands up. Even as a kid, you're soft if you cry. I remember one time with my mom, like I was already getting beat. And she said, let out one more tear and I'm gonna beat you even more. But I'm in pain already. I'm like, what else you want me to do? You want me to fight back? I'm gonna lose even worse. So either way you put it, I'm going to get into a worse situation because I can't cry, I can't fight back, and I can't let keep my emotions in because it's gonna lash out in other ways. And I don't want to be this angry person that couldn't let out my emotions. But we put that on that little kid that was crying. We should have learned from that kid. Maybe we can cry to let out our emotions naturally. Because now we're going through a bunch of crazy stuff when it comes to our neighborhood. We can't cry anymore. We gotta be violent. That's how we accept it, right? So black man, stop crying, man. You soft when you cry. Pick up that gun. I guarantee you'll get accepted then. Pick up a basketball, motherfucker. That's the only way you're accepted at this moment, right? This is why everybody want to be rappers and basketball players. This is why everybody want to talk about killing in sports. But when we talk about reading, when we're talking about engineering or accounting or, I don't know, anything that has anything to do with knowledge or emotions, we'll get deemed as nerds, soft, gay. So we are only limited to 2 or 3 things as a black man. And y'all don't see anything wrong with that. And it comes to a point where we don't even support us. As black men, we don't support us. We're the number 1 killers of us. And we refuse to see that. You know why? Because we look at it as normal now. We can't even talk about hot dogs and sausages anymore without saying pause. It sounds gay. I even told one of my friends, whatever, oh, you look nice today, man. Like it was a dude. I said, you look nice today. He was like, yo, nigga, don't say that shit. I'm like, yo, are you serious? I ain't trying to get no dick from you. If you look nice, you look nice. It is what it is. I know I like women. Like you shouldn't be even thinking about that. But now it comes to a point where we can't even give each other compliments. Like I said, as a black man, do not cry. Don't even let out any type of emotion. Don't express yourself. But let that anxiety hit you so you can become a violent motherfucker. That's how society will accept you. Fuck all that other shit. Fuck all that natural shit. Be artificial, nigga. Start smoking. Start drinking. Now, of course, there's these men that's out here that don't even care, and I rock with them. Like, they're the ones that's successful. But I guarantee you, if they talk about their life story, it's something drastic to a point where they had to bottle that shit up. I guarantee you that. And I don't know why we treat each other this way. But that shit gotta change. So I'm telling every black man, if you're going through something, motherfucker, cry. If you witness a death, or if you witness any type of misfortune or trauma, please put the gun down. Talk, cry, motherfucking hug. Anything but violence. You're worth a lot more than that. You're worth a lot more than the gun. You're worth a lot more than hip hop. You're worth a lot more than fucking basketball and football. Y'all are one of the most intelligent groups of people in this world. And they are trying to make you forget it. So stop giving them their way. Be who you are. And there's a way you can do it. It's by expressing yourself. The more you express yourself, the more your brain will start flowing a lot more. Like neurotransmitters will start flowing to a point where it will have the freedom to do whatever it is like it want in your body. Because you're giving them emotional balance. When you're starting to cry, it's gonna like your brain is gonna start putting stuff together. But people don't understand that. People want you to block that shit to a point where you're going to search for addictions and anxiety and all that. You're gonna like be forced to force on somebody. We are not the violent group of people that people deemed us as. We just have not got a chance to show what we're really capable of. But the moment we do show our violence, that's when that shit get on TV. That's when that shit get on social media and all that. And if you see a man cry or whatever, say like Tyrese, right? You see a man cry, now he light skinned. Now you black, like now you putting them at us. Like we're the soft ones. So he can't even cry about his daughter without being called a light skinned motherfucker. So it's gonna come to a point where I understand y'all don't care about us. But I think black men need to understand that they don't care about us. So we can start caring about us. The more we care about us, the more we don't need their opinions. We don't need it. Let's build with each other. Let's stop worrying about what other people think about us. Stop worrying about you not crying or whatever the situation is. Motherfucker, cry. Don't give a fuck who's around. If they call you gay, fuck you. Let me let this shit out. What's wrong with that? I'm sorry, man. I got to vent because I've seen so many talented people, so many gifted people ruin their life simply because they couldn't cry. They got to be a so-called man. They got to toughen up. But their idea of toughen up is basketball, motherfucker, football, right? Motherfucker, you gotta go out there and fight, my nigga. Come on, man. There's too much out there in this world to be limited to that. Just show your fucking emotions. I guarantee you you'll love it. And you'll love the world afterwards. That's it.